join me in welcoming our 1973 co-valedictorian, Bennita Weston Young.
I'll see how coordinated I am holding a mic and speaking. Thank you so much for having me today. Good morning, JCDS faculty, alumni, parents, and most importantly, our soon-to-be graduates, or I should say alumni. Thank you for allowing me to share in this celebration. When I came on a tour and a meeting a couple weeks ago, it had been 39 years since I'd been on campus, to my shame. It was quite sobering to realize so much time had passed since participating in my own ceremony as a ninth grader. As I walked up the familiar walkway from the parking lot, I was struck with a sense of familiarity, homecoming, and just happy memories of my time here. And at the same time, I noticed how many changes were evident on the campus, and not just externally in the structural changes, but also in the dynamics of the student population here. Jacksonville Country Day as an institution continues to make itself relevant and sustainable in the First Coast area. I did not understand at 14 what a privilege it had been to be a part of the JCDS community, and you graduates today may not understand it at this time, but you will appreciate it sometime in the future. I struggled with what I would speak to the class about today, spent some hours toiling about it, possible directions for the speech. Reflected back on my various occasions where I've either graduated, been on a honoree, etc. And I had a startling moment of clarity. I do not really remember a single speaker or what they spoke about. And I thought, where did we have our graduation here? I guess it was in the auditorium. I don't remember. And I thought back to my college graduations. I don't remember. But you know, that's good. Because this day is not about me. It's about them. So my role in this is just a shadow of this big day for the graduates. During 8th grade, I won a citizenship award. I had no idea really how I earned it. It was a surprise to me, or its significance. But I now realize that helping each one of the graduates become good citizens in this First Coast community is one of the sustaining qualities of an education at JCDS. This is a very academically sound school, and I can tell you that as one that graduated, the lessons I learned here, the way that I was taught, sustained me through the many degrees I had moving forward. And it's so huge. But it's not just the academics that you get at the school. The vision and mission of this institution is built on a foundation that wants to ensure that you are well balanced for your journey ahead. JCDS does not just nurture your head, but also your heart. Having a sense of becoming a part of a team and demonstrating that you care about others around you are a part of the road that you've traveled on during your time here. A few lessons that I know that you guys have learned when you were here, and maybe you haven't even thought about, but I know it's a part of who JCDS is, I'm sorry. When I was here, it was Southside Country Day. It was very important. Integrity. Who you are when no one is watching. That was a huge lesson that I learned here. Being able to look at yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm a good person. That lesson was just over and over instilled within me. And I can tell just from the atmosphere here today, that's a part of the identity of who you are and what you've learned here. Kindness and compassion. Sometimes the hardest thing we can do at any stage in our lives is to be kind, when really what we want is to be right, or to use that great wit we have to fillet someone because we can. Continue to practice the gift of kindness that has been nurtured during your time here. You guys are awesome. I really am just so happy to be a part of the ceremony today, and it's just so clear. And thinking back on your time here, you will remember the encouragement, the love you felt from faculty and staff that made you feel special and valued. Another lesson, You don't need to be perfect. You are going to make mistakes, and it's going to be okay. JCDS helped me to give me the courage to accept this and flourish despite my flaws. As you leave here to enter the next chapter of your life, find and nurture your passions. Think about whatever motivates and drives you, and be open to your passion coming from unexpected sources. Stay fully engaged in the present moment. Right now, some of you may be thinking about what's next. Where am I going to go to school next? What am I going to do this summer? Try to stay engaged in the present moment. You don't always need to come up with solutions. Learn to enjoy the uncertainty of certain situations. Life in many ways is an improvisation. You have no idea what's going to happen next, and that's the exciting thing about it. Instead of that frightening you, revel in it. You will always have the opportunity to reinvent yourself over and over, as I have done. At the end of your days, you will not be judged by your gallop. You will be judged by your gallop and not by your stumble. Never, ever lose your ability to be amazed or your youthful exuberance. And I'll leave you with a quote. Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Choose your words, for they become actions. Understand your actions, for they become habits. Study your habits, for they will become your character. Develop your character, for it becomes your destiny. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, Administration, and Faculty of Jacksonville Country Day School, it is my privilege and honor to announce that each of you has successfully completed the requirements for graduation. You are hereby inducted into the alumni class of 2012. Congratulations and best wishes.